So once again, I'll repeat the same thing. So here we are going to discuss about method overriding. In the, if you wanted to understand method overriding in detail, so we wanted to understand inheritance first. So before understanding, for understanding the inheritance, these are the 4 questions which we wanted to put it. What do you mean by inheritance and why we use it and how we use it, and what are the different type of inheritance we do have it. This is what we wanted to understand. Now, the question here is, we talk about the inheritance. Means what do you mean by that? Any question means any answers from you people? So before starting this one, what do you mean by an inheritance?
Accessing the parent class members to the subclass.
Okay.
That is the methods or properties from other class to the child class.
From parent to child,
If
Okay.
you
using
want to
those
inherit,
properties.
if you want to inherit the properties and attributes from one class to another class, then you use inheritance.
That's it. That's it. See, you guys has been given all the answers and all the answers are right. It is very simple. How I remember always, my grandfather have 5 acres of land. Not really, but yeah, for an example, I was taking. And then he has been given this particular property to my dad. Okay, my dad have means this particular 5 acres property plus, and he have earned another 5 acres. So my dad have 10 acres of property. So now he have his own 5 acres, means own 5 acres, and then another 5 acres he got it from his father. And me, I have means I have the inherited property of 10 acres, and then I means I'll be earning another 10 acres. Means I'll be having 20 acres of land. And if you see here, means this is one diagram, and even we can put it in this way: my grandfather property 5 acres, and my dad's property another 5 acres, and another property of my 10 acres. So overall, if someone asked me how much property you have, means I can say that I have 20 acres of property. Means this particular property inherited to my dad, and my dad property inherited to me. So this is what means the my heritage property means, right? So whenever we say this is my grandfather's property and my dad's property, so that's how means how the inheritance has been passed out. Similarly, whenever we have a class, what is the class consists of? What is a class? What is a class consists of?
Members, variables, methods,
Variables and
methods.
methods.
Methods,
That's it,
variables.
guys. Variables and methods. This is what we have discussed, right? Characters, characters and the behaviors. We discussed, right? So now a class consists of these members. Now, if this particular class is extended by another class, then this become the grandparent of the parent of this particular class, and whatever the members of this one, all these are accessible in another class. See, now there is a class A. Okay, class A have 5 variables and 5 methods. Now in a class B, when I extends A, extends is a keyword. See, now we have been talking about what is inheritance. We have been discussed. So inheriting the property from parent to when the parent to the child's. So then this is called inheritance. This is what inheritance. And how we will be inheriting this one means we will be having a keyword called extends. With the help of extends keyword, here we will be having class A extends, so class B extends class A. Means now whatever the members of this particular class can be accessible over here. Got it? Access means all these means see now my grandfather have a farm. I can directly go. I don't need to ask anyone. I can directly go there and I can do whatever I wanted because it's my grandfather's property. And if it is someone else's property, can I go and do whatever I wanted? I wanted to keep a container and I wanted to create a small house there. If someone's farm is that, can I do that? But if it is my grandfather's, can anyone can stop me? So that is what called as inheritance and inheritance property, and this is how we will be accessing the methods and all, means all the class members into another class. Any doubts here?
Chris, can one main class have two child class?
I'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
So here, when the question I'll answer for this one is when it comes to the different type of inheritance, I'll talk about that. But
Sure.
here now we need to understand what is inheritance and how we need to implement this with the help of extend keyword. We can access this. I'll show. I'll write the program and then I'll show that one. It means, but concept wise, did you understand what do you mean by inheritance and how to use that?
Yes. Yes, Chris.
Cool. Why we need to have this inheritance? Any answers? By this time itself, you can understand the answer.
To extend the features of that of the class. Means if you want the main class also, and if we want to another feature is introduced, so that we can add in the same class and extend it. Means you got what I mean? Like,
Code reusability.
yeah, main thing. Yeah.
Excellent answer is a code reusability. And extending the features, everything is right. But the code reusability will be more. You don't need to write C. The same part of the code, means it's not like a reinventing the wheel again and again. If my father means my grandfather has done, it's not required for my father to do the same thing. And if my father is doing the same thing, then it is not point to me to do the same thing again. So the code reusability would be much more in terms of this inheritance. There are many other questions around this one, but I'll not talk about that particular questions, because if I talk that, you will confuse with the inheritance topic. At the end of the story, not today, at the end of the session. So I'll talk about that one in detail. So, and then we'll discuss about that particular part. So as of now, we have the 3 questions answered. What is inheritance? Why we use inheritance and how we use inheritance? Now coming back to the other pointers, saying that what are the different type of inheritance are there. So it is broadly classified into 3, but people will say 4. It doesn't matter. But what is most important is you need to understand what are those particular different types. The first thing is single level inheritance. Okay, and or single level inheritance or hierarchical inheritance, the people used to say that. And next one is multi-level inheritance. And next one is multiple inheritance. Keep it in mind. This is multi-level and this is multiple. Okay. Now, in a single inheritance, means a few people will say hybrid also. Those things are, if you understand these 3 remaining things, it would be very easier to understand. Single or hierarchical inheritance. What do you mean by this is class A having class B. Means class B is able to access all the members of A. So this is what it would be happening. So class B extends class A. Class A. So this is called single level inheritance or hierarchical inheritance. Simple. I understand. What else you wanted to let me know. Multi-level inheritance. You have multi-story building. Means we have A and we have B and we have C, we have D. So D inherited C and C inherited B and B inherited A. So now if you see here, so this is what means the generations to generations. So super grandfather to the grandfather, grandfather to the dad, dad to the son. So this is how the classes would be extended. And now D have the complete accessibility for A. See, now he is extending only C, but C is extending B. B is extending A, so that I can access all these particular methods over here. How the static variables can be accessed into another class? Or static methods would be called into another class?
By using
a class name.
But as this is inherited, it will treat as the same class. How you will access the static members in the same class?
Just by using a name.
That's it. Here also, just by using the name, you can access it. Means it became, because its own property, right? So that's how we will be using it. So how it behaves in a single class, when you have inherited, it will behave as a same. Okay, so this is the basic difference between a single inheritance and multi-level inheritance. Any doubts? Any questions here?
Single level and multi-level is single means it's only like super and the subclass, right? That is the only difference.
Yes,
Single and
that's it.
multiple.
That's it. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just try to quickly implement that so that it will be easier for you to understand. So if you understand this particular, and this is very simple, and if you don't understand, then that really, it will make your life very complex. Okay, now what I'll try to do, I'll create a separate package. Okay, so this package starts with com.demo.inheritance. Okay, what I'll try to do, I'll create a class. I'll create this as a parent class. Okay, I'll just create this. Now what I'll try to do, I'll create another class. This is child class. Because related to this, lot of things are there: upcasting, downcasting, and then we do have memory allocations, and all things are there. So you need to understand this one very clearly. Okay, now what I'll try to do here, I'll define some static methods, static variables. Okay, public static int int row value. Okay, so here I just keep something value 100, and I'll create one method, public static void method 1. Sys out. I am in the parent class. Okay, cool. I have written this one. Now, if I wanted to access this one into this one, means in this particular class, how will I access this one? With the basic name, I'll try to access this. Sorry, I was using that. So now I printed this. Now I wanted to use this one. Then what I'll try to do is sys out my class variable. Okay, so here I'm accessing this. Okay, now if I execute this one, I use this. Okay, so we are able to get this particular thing. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to do this one. So now what I wanted to extend the parent class. Now if I wanted to use this one, see, this is a shortcut key for this one. You need to write, for an example, you didn't have the main class here, right? So now you need to write MA and main, control space bar enter. Okay, control A and control shift F, it will format. So this is a shortcut key for this one, for the main method. Okay, so now I came here. Now I wanted to access these members, right? Now how can I access this into this class? These are the two static methods, right? So how I should access this?
You have to extend.
Class name, class, that's a static variable. I wanted to access in another class. Then what I should do it? I need to use the class name. So this is a method one, and sys out. I need to come here and I need to say my parent class value. So here I'll be adding that one dot intro value. So this is how I'll be accessing normally. Means what I'm trying to do, I'm first calling the class name and the method name, calling the class name and the value. So now I wanted to execute this, I'm able to execute this. Now without giving the parent name, can I access this one? See, it's throwing me error because it's orphan now. From where this is coming, we don't know. And even if you wanted to use this particular value, you can't use this value because this is also orphaned. Now, when you wanted to use that one, at that point of time, the concept of inheritance comes into the picture. Extends, all small letters. So now what class you wanted to extend? This particular parent class. You'll be writing this one. See now, this is not orphaned because I know that this is from my parent class. So this method and then this value is from my parent class. I understood it. Now I'll try to execute it. It executed properly for me. Wow. These are very good. Now, this is called single level inheritance or the hierarchical inheritance. Now, what I'll try to do, I'll try to create another class child, grandchild class. Okay, grandchild class. Now, I'll just select this one. Now, what I'll try to do, child class have another methods also. Now, I can create that. Just to save the time, I was just copying this and then try to keep this. I'll keep this one as method 2 and this is intro value 2 equal to 10,000. I am child class. Okay, so now what I'll try to do, I'll go here. Now I wanted to access I wanted to access the parent class and the child class. Now what I need to do, can I write extends my child class? And can I extend my parent class? See, what is my intention is I wanted to access both the classes, means both my parent classes at one shot. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I
Yes.
do that?
No,
Yes.
So
So
together
you can
you are
write
saying
the
no,
child class and automatically parent class
no.
methods will be called.
Then if at all in this condition, okay, I'll explain you one thing. So now if at all I wanted to access both the things, yeah. Now if I given the only the child class, now whatever my parent class methods are there, see now I can call these two values. Okay. So I can access the method one and then this variable. It didn't throw me error because my child class is there. In my child class is extended by the parent class, then there is no worries. And I will ask the method 2 and this value also. Even those things also can be accessible over here. Now let's see that. So now here I'll write as method 2 and here I'll be writing it as 2. So now it didn't given me any issue. So now I'll execute this. It executed me. So I'm in parent class, I'm in child class, my variable 100, my variable is 10,000. So these two things are perfectly working fine. Now what I'll try to do, so this is called as multi-level inheritance. Okay, multi-level inheritance, single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance working fine. Now what I'll try to do, I'll remove this extending for the child. Means now what I'm trying to do over here is I have A, I have B, which I wanted to extend in class B at one shot. Okay, so now let's try what it will happen. So now I'll go for this and here in the grandchild, okay, so okay, I'll remove this extend. Okay, I'll cut it here. Now these are two independent classes. This is parent class and this is child class. For the namesake, I'll just comment the code. And now I'll come to the child class Okay. What is my intention? I wanted to extend both the classes. The parent class, now the child class. So can I extend this?
No.
This is
No.
the basic thing which Java will not support. See, now what it was happening is it was trying to access the parent class and the child class. Means at one shot, Java can't access multiple or extends. Okay, Java can't extends multiple classes. So this is called multiple inheritance, and multiple inheritance is not supported in Java. This is the most important pointer which you need to remember. Multiple inheritance is not supported in Java. In Python it supports, in C# it supports, but not in Java. It will not support over here. Now what means, how crazy if it is not supporting? So if I wanted to have this both everything and I need to have this one, right? So how I can achieve this one? So that is where the birthplace of interfaces comes into the picture. If you understand the interface, you will understand Selenium very clearly. If you don't understand the interfaces, you will not understand the Selenium at all. Because WebDriver and Selenium WebDriver, we used to say that, right? So what do you mean by Selenium WebDriver? Means Selenium WebDriver is nothing but it's an interface. If you understand this particular concept of what do you mean by an interface, then only you can understand. Why the interface comes into the picture means because Java will not support the multiple inheritance. Because of the multiple inheritance, it is not supported. Interfaces comes into the picture, and with the help of interfaces, we can achieve that. So that is where the birthplace of interfaces comes. And this problem is called as diamond problem or ambiguity issue in Java. What is the problem here if you have done this one? Why Java will not support for this one means? Consider that A, class B. Here I have an add method, and here I have an add method. Okay. And now when you have this add method, you have been extended. Consider that in class C, you extended that this is C extended A comma B. If you have been done like this. Now, when you call add, the compiler will not understand which add method is coming. Either the add method is coming from a class A or the add method is coming from the class B. So because you don't have, because here the implementations might be different. Here the add method may be adding two numbers. Here the add method is might be having, okay, probably you might know that it's a different method overloading concept. So even if we have two variables here and two variables here, now it doesn't understand which add method need to be called over here. Because of that particular problem, so Java will not support for the multiple inheritance. Now for supporting that multiple inheritance, it will make use of interfaces. So this is one of the most frequently asked question. And if you don't understand this one, you'll not understand the OOPS concepts. And the people they will check this. So whether the Java will support the multiple inheritance, answer is no. Java will not support that. Why it is not supported? Because you can say that, take the same example. So now there is a class A, class B, and it have a method called add method and add method. And when you extend into the class C, it means the compiler will not understand which add method is coming and then executing over here. So this is what called as a diamond issue or an ambiguity issue. So that's the reason Java will not support the multiple inheritance. Because it is not supporting the multiple inheritance, it taken the usage of interfaces into the picture. So this is how the interfaces comes into the picture, and we will be proceeding further with it. Now this is what the multiple inheritance. So any questions on this one? Are we clear on this multiple inheritance and why the interfaces comes into the picture? What is interface? How to use interfaces? What is advantages of interfaces? Those things we'll discuss tomorrow. But as of now, today, what you need to understand is what is inheritance, and means why we require inheritance, and how we implement the interfaces, sorry, inheritance, and what are the different type of inheritances we have it, and what are the challenges of inheritances. So these are the things and the pointers which we have been discussed for today. So any questions around this?
Chris, if at all child class has the same property of the parent, then also we cannot use it, right?
Child class is, I forgot to resume it back. I think I missed the complete this one.